In Stoic philosophy, self-discipline and wisdom guide every aspect of life, including how we interact with others. When it comes to relationships, men who practice Stoicism should keep in mind certain principles to maintain both their own tranquility and respect for others. The first thing smart men should avoid is letting emotions control their actions. Stoicism teaches that we cannot control the behavior of others, but we can control our own responses. If a man allows anger, jealousy, or frustration to dictate his actions towards a woman, he not only harms his peace of mind, but also risks damaging the relationship. A wise man remains composed, choosing to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively to emotions. When emotions like anger arise, they cloud judgment. Stoicism doesn't advocate suppressing feelings, but suggests controlling them to prevent them from dictating our actions. When a man feels frustration building, he should take a moment of pause and reflect before acting. This doesn't mean ignoring the problem, but rather approaching it with clarity and patience. By staying calm and collected, he not only maintains his composure, but also ensures that his response is rooted in reason and wisdom, rather than in reactionary emotions. Another thing smart men should not do is attempt to manipulate or control a woman. This often happens when a man becomes insecure or afraid of losing someone. From a Stoic perspective, controlling others is futile, as it disrupts both personal growth and the integrity of the relationship. Stoicism urges us to focus on self-mastery, recognizing that genuine connections are built on mutual respect, not manipulation. By accepting that both parties are free to make their own choices, a man can find peace in relationships without resorting to coercive tactics. When fear or insecurity creeps in, the temptation to control arises. A Stoic man understands that he cannot force someone to stay in his life or act in a certain way. True love and respect come from letting go of the need for control. Stoicism teaches us to value the things we can control, our own actions, thoughts, and decisions, and to relinquish control over the things that lie outside of us, such as the feelings or choices of others. Only through this surrender to reality can a man truly experience the freedom and peace that Stoicism offers. Smart men also avoid seeking validation from women. The Stoic understanding of self-worth is grounded in virtue, not in external approval. When a man looks to others to validate his worth, he surrenders his inner peace and autonomy. Instead, he should focus on his own character and actions, which, in turn, will naturally earn the respect of others. A Stoic understands that they cannot control the opinions of others, but they can always control their actions and choices. Seeking validation is an exhausting pursuit. No matter how much affirmation a man receives, the need for external validation can never be truly satisfied. A Stoic man recognizes that his worth is not determined by others' opinions, but by the virtue he cultivates within himself. This inner confidence and self-assurance form the foundation of lasting self-respect. When a man no longer seeks validation from others, he gains the freedom to live authentically, guided by his own principles and values, rather than the fluctuating opinions of others. It is equally important for a man to avoid playing games or being deceitful. In Stoic thought, honesty is a virtue. Engaging in dishonesty or playing games creates unnecessary emotional turbulence. When a man is open and truthful with a woman, it fosters trust and respect, laying the foundation for a relationship built on integrity. Stoicism teaches that we should always be clear with others and never deceive them, even if it seems like an easier path. Deceit, in any form, undermines trust, which is the bedrock of any meaningful relationship. While playing games may seem like a way to maintain control or power in a relationship, it only creates confusion and uncertainty. A Stoic man, on the other hand, values transparency. He understands that honesty, though at times difficult, always leads to stronger, more authentic connections. A relationship founded on truth and openness will withstand challenges because it is built on mutual trust and respect, rather than manipulation or falsehood. A smart man should never allow his sense of purpose or personal goals to be compromised by a relationship. The Stoic ideal emphasizes living in accordance with one's true nature, which means that a man's purpose should always remain at the forefront of his life. Relationships should complement, not detract from, this purpose. By maintaining focus on personal growth and long-term goals, a man preserves his self-respect and inner peace, ensuring that he does not lose himself in a relationship. Relationships can sometimes blur our focus, especially when we become deeply involved with another person. However, a Stoic man understands that his personal development and life's purpose must take precedence. Relationships are a source of joy, but they should never replace the pursuit of one's goals or interfere with personal growth. A Stoic man balances his relationships and his ambitions, ensuring that he does not sacrifice his core values or passions for the sake of pleasing others. When a man is centered on his own purpose, he can bring more to the relationship, not because he needs it, but because he is fulfilled on his own. Additionally, a wise man avoids becoming overly attached to the outcome of a relationship. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, and the outcome of any relationship is beyond that. Attachment leads to expectations, and expectations often lead to disappointment. By not becoming overly invested in a particular outcome, a man can approach relationships with an open mind, appreciating the present moment without becoming overly fixated on what might or might not happen in the future. Attachment, while natural, can cloud our ability to appreciate the present. Stoicism reminds us that attachment to a specific outcome often leads to suffering. The Stoic man avoids being overly dependent on how a relationship will unfold. Instead, he embraces the uncertainty, knowing that the only thing he can control is his own approach and attitude. This freedom from attachment allows him to enjoy the relationship for what it is in the moment, rather than constantly worrying about where it might lead. Smart men should also avoid putting women on pedestals. This behavior stems from the idea that women are somehow above them or more important than they are. Stoicism teaches equality and mutual respect, emphasizing that both men and women are equal in their inherent value as individuals. By viewing others as equals, a man can avoid unnecessary power dynamics and maintain balanced, respectful relationships. Placing someone on a pedestal can lead to unrealistic expectations and an imbalanced relationship. When a man sees a woman as an equal, he allows for a more natural, authentic connection. Both partners contribute to the relationship equally, and neither feels burdened by an inflated sense of superiority or inferiority. The Stoic approach encourages men to respect others as equals, recognizing the shared human experience, which fosters more meaningful and fulfilling relationships. Another mistake smart men avoid is engaging in superficial interactions that do not promote deeper understanding. Stoicism encourages deep reflection and self-awareness. When men engage with women on a surface level, they miss the opportunity for genuine connection and mutual growth. Instead of focusing on appearance or status, a Stoic man takes time to truly understand the woman for who she is, fostering a relationship that is grounded in deeper understanding. Surface-level interactions may satisfy short-term desires, but they fail to nurture lasting bonds. Stoicism invites us to look beyond the surface and explore the deeper qualities of a person. A Stoic man sees value in understanding another person's character, motivations, and values. By moving past superficial judgments, he opens himself up to authentic relationships that foster personal growth and genuine connection. This deeper level of engagement allows both partners to evolve together, supporting one another in their journeys. Lastly, a wise man does not let fear guide his actions, especially in relationships. Stoicism teaches us that fear is irrational and based on uncertainty, and it can lead to behaviors driven by insecurity or anxiety. Fear of rejection or failure should never dictate how a man interacts with a woman. A Stoic understands that failure is a part of life and is not something to fear. Instead of avoiding challenges, a wise man faces them with courage and grace, free from the fear of outcomes. Fear often stems from the unknown, but Stoicism encourages us to embrace the uncertainty of life. A Stoic man understands that rejection or failure is not a reflection of his worth, but simply a natural part of existence. When he approaches relationships without fear, he opens himself up to greater possibilities, including the opportunity to learn and grow. The Stoic approach allows a man to act with courage, confronting any challenges that arise without being paralyzed by fear or doubt. In conclusion, Stoicism offers valuable guidance for men navigating relationships with women. By practicing self-control, honesty, integrity, and independence, men can build relationships that are grounded in mutual respect and personal growth. Avoiding the pitfalls of manipulation, insecurity, and fear allows a man to maintain his inner peace and approach relationships with wisdom, which is the true mark of a Stoic. When men follow the Stoic path in their relationships, they foster connections that are grounded in respect, honesty, and personal growth. They understand the importance of self-mastery and view relationships as opportunities to cultivate virtue and wisdom. The Stoic man is not swayed by external circumstances, but instead relies on his own inner strength and wisdom to navigate the complexities of relationships, all while maintaining a sense of inner peace and tranquility. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon for more videos on philosophy and self-improvement. And hey, share this video with someone who might need a little calm in their chaos. Until next time, stay strong and stay stoic.